Hello everyone, happy Saturday. So for today, I thought we'd steer away from um, madness, mental health, and weight and everything and do something a little more simple. I'm going to be eating a little bit because I'm hungry, so why wouldn't I? And I'm going to answer 20 questions. We'll consider this a follow-up to my 30 questions get to know me better tag. Because I just thought, we share a lot of deep stuff, but sometimes you don't know the really superficial stuff or a little background information. So I did my best to not go over old ground that I went through in that video. And I think I'm just going to fire through these and give you a little bit more details about me. One of the details is I really like raspberry yogurt. By the way, I'm not gorging here. I'm having like half a peanut butter sandwich and a yogurt. And peanut butter dries me out like crazy. So I'm having some diet iced tea. So, question one. I'm going to use my glasses for most of this. Where am I from? I grew up in Carbondale, Pennsylvania. Small town of about 8,000 people, about 20 miles away from Scranton. Very small, very Catholic. When I grew up, there was a lot of old people, not a lot of kids, and nobody stays. Do you have any siblings? I have two. I have an older brother and an older sister. I'm the youngest. One lives in Pennsylvania still, a few hours away, and my sister lives in Maryland. So they live out of the area. They each have a few kids. Let me just swallow first. The yogurt went down much easier than the peanut butter. How tall am I? 5'11 and 3/4, according to my license, but probably more like 6 foot even. Dogs or cats? I gotta say cats. I love my bandit. Bandit! Bandit! Now, he doesn't love me back. That's unconditional love. Hey, Pumpkin. Hello. His name's not Pumpkin, it's Bandit. I probably gave him a complex. What year was I born? 1982. It was a good year. We were the class of 2000. We were supposed to be the voice of the millennium, the new millennium. God help us all. Have I gone to college? Yes, I did actually. I went to two. I went to the University of Scranton for a year, and I did an academic scholarship, so it wasn't super expensive, but it wasn't for me. So I transferred to Temple University in Philadelphia, and I finished there. It took me an extra semester and a lot of summer classes to catch up because I was getting sick in and through college, so I would either get really good grades or almost fail out. So I did finish. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree. My major was communications. My favorite drink? When I used to drink alcohol, it was a Bombay and tonic, extra lime with shaved ice. Now I'm a Diet Coke head, actually Diet Pepsi, because they switched back to using aspartame instead of Splenda, and it just tastes better. They did it very quietly. I stopped buying Diet Pepsi, so I think a consumer movement probably made that happen. What would be my spirit animal? My favorite animal is the manatee, also known as the sea cow. And I think that would probably be it because they just chill under the surface of the water, just kind of hanging out. All you have to do is dodge motorboats. So I think that's pretty cool. Tea or coffee? I'm a coffee drinker. Black, often enough. Iced coffee over iced tea. Caffeine. I mean, a lot of it's just for the effect. So, what sports do you play and have you played? I don't play any sports now at all. When I was a little kid, like 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe up to 12, I played in Little League, so I played baseball. I was a pitcher, not a very good one. I was a catcher because I was fat, so they would just put me behind the plate with a mitt and catch. I played third base. I could reach first base in one throw, so that wasn't bad. I played basketball, like the YMCA league, when I was a kid. If you count bowling as a sport, I bowled a lot, and I was good. I had like a 170-something average. And, bowling, you don't need to be lean or muscular or anything like that. So, I owned bowling ball. I was good at that. So, if you want to call that a sport, I was good at that. Books that have changed my life. Author that did is Marja Hornbacher. She wrote the book Wasted. A Memoir of Anorexia and Bulimia, and then the book Madness, A Bipolar Life. Madness probably was more impactful because she discusses her journey through eating disorders, recovering from that, getting diagnosed bipolar, living in a period of remission that went well, and then struggling for years, and onward and onward. And the book doesn't have like the happy ending. It's more like this is what life is like now, and its ups and downs. And it's void of a lot of self-pity. It's more like, this is the hand I was dealt, let's rock and roll. So I try to emulate that kind of approach in dealing with my own mental health. So it was a good guidebook, almost, of how I wanted to live my life as a person who had some different things to cope with. My favorite YouTubers. I mention the same 2 or 3 all the time. Cynthia and Thomas Beaumont. They have a great channel. They have everything. Mukbangs, chit-chats, shopping hauls, box reviews like HelloFresh, anything. And she's got like 4,000 videos. So literally there's a video for any interest there. Zachary Michael, he's getting big. I remember subscribing when he had like 4,000 viewers. And he's just getting bigger and bigger. He doesn't put out as many videos, but you can tell he puts thought into them. It's not a throwaway when he makes them, so they're good. And Life by Jen. Life by Jen's really good too. She does the weight loss journey sort of thing, but then she also just has her general interest stuff too. And I like both, so she's good. Those are my top 3. My longest relationship, the one I'm in now, with Marc, it's 5 years and a few days. We just had our anniversary on the 9th. My favorite what? What did I write? Oh, my fashion sense. I'm frumpy. I haven't bought a new piece of clothing in, oh God. It's been a while. Marc went to the Salvation Army the other day and we got a couple t-shirts. That's not new. With clothing, if something tears, I replace it. I have like 2 pairs of jeans, and when the crotch wears out, I buy a new pair that's almost identical. I don't care as much. I wasn't much of a label whore even when I was younger. It didn't matter that much to me. I didn't grow up in a kind of household where it mattered much, and I kind of internalized that, so paying them off of your clothes doesn't impress me, so it doesn't mean much to me either. My morning routine is the alarm goes off, or I get up before the alarm. Have a cigarette in bed. I know, it's not a good thing. Roll my legs off the side of the bed, stare at the floor, build up the courage to stand up, pick up my clothes. I lay my clothes out the night before for work the next day, so I don't have to do anything in the morning. Get those, walk into the living room, throw them on the couch, ask Bandit to get off my chair. He does. The coffee was set the night before, so it's already dripping. I use the bathroom, come out, sit on the chair, stare at the floor again, and then I get dressed and get my coffee, sit. I watch HLN, Headline News in the Morning, check Facebook, and a couple other things. Slam my coffee, probably have 3 or 4 cigarettes real quick, back to back. Get my bag together, pour my coffee in my travel mug, and boom, I'm out the door. I can walk to work in about 10 minutes, and I usually listen to, like, upbeat music, not inspirational, more like techno, just to kind of get the blood pumping. Oh, and I down 2 Neurotin before I head out the door. My bad habits, I smoke. I smoke a lot. It's bad. It's my last vice, aside from, I don't know, probably personality vices, like being a hypocrite, or anything else like that, but such is life. I really shouldn't have had peanut butter for a mukbang. This isn't even a real mukbang, I'm just noshing. One thing about me you wouldn't know. I'm an excellent dancer, actually. I think so, and other people have said so. It takes me a little while to get on the floor at like a wedding or anything like that. And I actually haven't been dancing since I quit drinking. Just because places like that serve alcohol, and sometimes you don't want to rock the boat. So, it's been a while. It's been a long while. But, dancing, I'm good. Hip-hop, partner dancing, a little bit of Latin stuff. I just like doing it. Even when I was a big kid, I liked doing it. One of the only things I really liked about my body is the way it moved. So, that runs in the family. I come from a good line of dancers. My coffee order, black. Black. I might add sweetener to it, but black. Iced, I like iced coffee. Black. My celebrity crush, oh god, they change all the time. Jason Momoa, I'm digging him. at the moment. There's a wrestler in WWE named Roman Reigns. He's like has these Italian, I think he's like Italian and Polynesian, so he's got like jet black hair, but these like handsome features. He's a decent wrestler, not that great. He just got over cancer, it's in remission. He's dreamy. He's dreamy. Yeah. And 20. My biggest struggle. I feel like I should say the eating disorder thing or drinking or the mental health thing, because those are big struggles. They've almost like killed me a couple times, but I think my overall like personality change through that whole period was probably the biggest struggle. It's hard to kind of go deep and change how you think about the world. I mean, that's a harder thing to do. Big changes in life events and going through turmoil, self-induced or not, can produce that. Those life-changing events can change you depending on how you look at them, I guess, and they did change me. So that said, I know plenty of insightful and wonderful people who did not have to drink their way to it. You don't have to suffer to gain perspective. Apparently I did. So that was my biggest struggle, I would say, was rolling with the punches and actually learning and changing from the experiences. Not having them. Anyone can go out and ruin their life, but trying to recoup that afterwards was hard. So that's 20 questions, I believe. And I just wanted to share a little more of myself with you that didn't have too much to do with like the sturm and drag of my life. I wanted to just check in on some of the less important but still relevant things. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you feel so inclined. Hit the bell also so you'll get the alerts. You can follow Marc and I on Instagram and Facebook. I'll list the contact information below. And I will catch up with y'all soon. Bye.